Hi everyone. Today we'll continue with the second part of chapter water. This topic we are going to study about ocean circulation, the different types of ocean circulation, waves, tides and currents. So you know ocean is a very fascinating thing, yes? We all love to go near the seashores. So beautiful place where there is always movement of waves. It's nice to walk on the seashores. It is not like a pond or a lake. It is not calm. There is always movement occurs in the ocean. So these movements, the continuous movements that occur in the ocean can be broadly classified as waves, tides and currents. Waves, tides and currents. So waves, you all seen waves. Yes, so beautiful to see waves. So how waves form? Waves are formed when gentle winds scrape across the ocean surface. The stronger the wind blows, the bigger the wave becomes, you know. So the winds that blows across the ocean surface causes waves. Yes, so stronger the wind, the more higher the wave will be. So the here you can see that this may also occur due to waves may also occur due to earthquakes, landslides and ocean volcanic eruption under the ocean. Okay, this also causes what? Waves. For example, you know tsunami. Tsunami means what? Harbor waves. What is the meaning of harbor waves? Why this name is given as harbor waves? Because it causes tsunami causes massive destruction in the harbors. So that is why we call this as tsunami. Okay. Now waves is clear to all of you. Here you have there is given boxes given about tsunami, how it massively devastated our land in the 2004 when it occurred in the east coast regions of Asian coast. So that you can read in the textbook. Next topic is tides. Tides means the rhythmatic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day. The rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day are called tide. So tide can be high tide or low tide. We heard that tides are two types, high tides and low tides. And there are certain benefits of high tides that we can study now. The strong gravitational pull exerted by sun and the moon on the earth's surfaces causes the tides. So children, the sun and moon have gravitational force that is pressurized on the earth, that is exerted on the earth causes the tides. The water of the earth closer to the moon get pulled under the influence of moon's gravitational force and causes high tides. Now the day on which the full moon and the new moon days, the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same line. So on the days of full moon and new moon, the sun, earth and the moon are on the same line. On this day the tides are highest. Now high tides benefit is it helps in navigation. That means what? They raise the water level which causes water level close to the shore. This helps ships to anchor, arrive at the harbour more easily. The tides also help in fishing. Many more fish come closer to the shore during the high tide. This enables fishermen to get plentiful catch. The rise and fall water due to tides is being used to generate electricity in some place. So high tides are caused when the sun, moon and earth comes in the same line. High tides are caused. High tides are useful in different ways, that is help in navigation. More fishing can be done during these days, then it helps in generation of electricity. Now low tides are caused when the moon is in its first and last quarter. The moon is in first and last quarter. The ocean water gets drawn in diagonally opposite directions by the gravitational pull of the sun and earth, resulting in low tides. These tides are also known as neap tides. So low tides are also known as neap tides. So in this picture this is clearly explained. So high tides are caused when earth, sun and moon are on the same line and this is caused by the sun and moon's gravitational force exerted on earth. Low tides are also known as neap tides. Now coming to ocean currents, next topic is ocean currents. Ocean currents means the streams of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface. The streams of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface in definite directions. This means they are flowing in a definite directions. You can see cold current and warm current. Cold current is given in this purple color and the other one is warm current. So, the streams of water flowing in definite direction is known as ocean currents. So, there are two types of ocean currents. One is warm current, another one is cold current. Warm current means from the equatorial region towards the polar regions. So, warm current occurs, they generate in near the equator and move towards the poles. The cold current carry water from polar regions towards the tropical or lower latitudes. Now there are examples given. The Labrador ocean current is cold current and Gulf Stream is a warm current. This you have to study along with the ocean currents. So what is ocean current? There are two types of ocean currents and one example each. Now the ocean current influence the temperature conditions of the area. That means what? Warm currents bring about warm temperature and cold current bring about cold temperature or cool area in the surface. Now the region where warm and cold currents meet provides the best fishing grounds of the world. Sea around Japan and eastern coast of North America are such examples. The area where a warm and cold current meet also experience foggy weather, making it difficult for navigation. So the area in which cold and warm current meet is causing what? Difficulty in navigation, but the more fishing is available in the region. More fishing can be done in this region. So this is about the ocean currents. In the picture given, you can see that the names of different currents. Gulf Stream, this can be come in map questions. Gulf Stream is there. Then you can see the different cold currents and warm currents in the area. Cold current is marked in this blue color, purple color, and warm currents are in the red color. So they are moving in a definite direction. Cold current move in a definite direction, warm current moves in a definite direction. So currents, ocean currents are the streams of water flowing in definite direction on the ocean surface. This is about this chapter. It's very small chapter. Here we will study mainly about what all things from the beginning. Ocean waves. There are three types of ocean circulation. Waves, then comes after waves comes the tides, and then ocean currents. So children, please go through the textbook and you can underline here in ocean circulation, page number 33. Last line, the movement that occur in oceans can be broadly categorized as waves, tides and currents. That point you need to underline. Now waves definition is given in, do you know the box? You have the waves definition. Please do mark that column, and then you can mark the wind blowing at very high speed causes huge waves, and how the tsunami occurs, that is given there. An earthquake, volcanic eruption or underwater landslides can shift large amount of ocean water. This way tsunamis, these tidal waves are called tsunami, underline. Now how the tsunami word we got, tsunami is a Japanese word that means harbor waves. This means what? Harbors get destroyed largely whenever there is tsunami. That much you have to mark in that paragraph. The tsunami, earthquake, pandemonium, you can read and just go through the topic. Now next is tides. The rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day is called tide, underline. Underline that point only there. Then go to next page, number 36. How tides are caused? You can note down there how tides are caused. The gravitational pull of, yes, the sun and moon exerted on earth. That is the way tides are caused, underline. Now which day tides are highest? During the full moon and new moon days, underline that point, the sun, the moon and earth are in the same line and tides are highest. Along with that, you can mark these tides are also known as spring tides. Now, the benefit of high tides are given in the last paragraph there. Please do mark that. What are the benefits of high tides? Helps in navigation. More fish come closer to this region, enable fishermen to get plentiful catch. Then it is also used to generate electricity. Now, what is low tide? Low tide, underlined, during the first and last quarter, the ocean water get drawn diagonally opposite directions by the gravitational pull of the sun and earth, resulting in low tides. Underline that point. Low tides are also known as neap tides. Last paragraph, ocean currents. Ocean currents are streams of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface in definite directions. That point is very important, in definite directions. Streams of water flowing in definite directions, underline. Now, there are two types of ocean currents, warm current and cold current. Please do mark that also. Two examples you need to mark, Labrador and Gulf Stream. Then the area where they meet each other, cold current and warm current meet each other, provides good fishing grounds of the world. That is about the chapter. Children, please go through the textbook carefully, read the chapter very well. Thank you, all of you. Have a nice day.